Pride started as a protest, and Pride will remain a protest until we don't need to be protesting. And so that's the day that we look forward to, right? When inclusion is just a guarantee. And we're not there today. We're building towards that future. That's why the chamber exists. But we're not there yet. So I would say Mo said it really well. Not we're not apolitical. We're nonpartisan, which means any any government, we will sit down at the table, and we want to build together. We want to build that more inclusive future together. But to be historically excluded, to be in the position that I get to be in, representing equity deserving entrepreneurs who have not had the same opportunities to grow their careers, I would say, especially like as themselves. Having to hide an identity when you enter a boardroom or a meeting space when you're trying to, grow capital for your business. They've had those experiences of having to hide who they are. We have research that says 1 in 4, at least who've stated this, 1 in 4 entrepreneurs, queer entrepreneurs, have hidden their identity in business, and 1 in 4 have lost opportunities because of who they are.
The feedback I was given throughout my career in Alberta, when I was younger, that you cannot be queer and be successful in certain areas that expect certain level of professionalism, or you're not going to find that success with having a Middle Eastern name and having a Middle Eastern background and heritage, and also being queer. Like, you're that one unicorn. You don't fit in any of those places. And when I discovered the chamber, I realized that that was just noise. It's under all that noise. There are communities that are there to uplift you. There are people that are dedicated to building our communities, our economies, our cities, regardless of any of this. Let's not forget who's building this province, who's building it. I've dedicated more than half of my life since my high school years in Alberta, and I will never subscribe to the rhetoric of Alberta is less than.
We're talking about the economy and the choices we make. And, June is a really great month to shop Indigenous, to shop queer, to support the incredible collaborations that mainstream brands are doing with queer artists. To shout one out, Joe Fresh have a collaboration with Brooklyn Heights. You don't even have to go out of your way to get that. You can just get it while you're getting milk and bread at the grocery store, and there you have your pride. I hope you do more than that, but I'm just letting you know how easy it is. It can be something that you do early in the morning. If you have a family, it's a really amazing time to go out to the incredible events that are happening in every city across this country. Take your family to Pride. Teach your kids that being queer is not about who you sleep with. It's a frame of mind. It's a way of living and showing up and being. And then we can start to unmask the layers of shame that exist. That comes from colonial thinking. As an Indigenous person, our beliefs were colonized by the church and by the institution, and that deleted our ways of knowing and being, which was more than 7 or 8 genders. And some other tribes, I can only speak for my own, but some other tribes have even more than that. And so the scope, the way that we've been seeing the world is because we're all colonized. But if we start to lift those layers, we see that, gender is actually, the conversations around gender are not allowing us to show up as how we are, whether we're queer or not. Just like it suppresses us and it doesn't allow us to share our stories.